episode of Three Nerds on a Sunday, where three nerdy friends talk about all things nerd, geek, and pop culture related. I am one third of the nerds, and the other two thirds that make up the whole nerd is Frank and Manny. What's going on, guys?
I don't care
What's
what you
going on?
say. That's pretty cool that was supposed to be Dick Grayson in the background.
I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I think
I agree to disagree, but as long as you like it, I guess. So as long as you get something out of it.
But what if it's on its own? Is it cool? Like if you just forget about the movie and all the disappointments.
Sure.
I think that's what we're trying to say. By itself, it's cool. I mean, we're
by itself, but to be oh, but it doesn't mean anything because it was just there to be like, hey, fans, look.
God.
Let's
Let's not do this again.
I look at. I don't like the fan service just for fan service. If it means something that we know we're gonna get, cool. If not, it's all right. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, what if? Because what if didn't happen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could happen now with the resurrection.
Well, let's see how the cut goes first. I don't want to.
All right, let's go into the news.
How many pieces does everyone got today? I'm assuming a couple.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Oh.
Oh, you know me, nothing.
Sounds about right.
No, I got
I did color commentary.
I do have one with the Batman. So if you guys want to start with that one, since I only got one,
let's do that. I didn't even know what it was.
So apparently, according to a couple news outlets, the Batman is going to have a spin-off show for HBO Max, and this will be focused around the GCPD. No, Gotham City. GCPD.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting. And then when I read it, or I saw another one said that Matt Reeves is almost planning like a universe for the Batman. So it's going to be separate from the DCEU. It's going to be like its own entity. So, that's pretty interesting. We'll see how far that kind of goes. I like my Batman not interacting with other superheroes. So if I could get that, cool. So yeah.
And this focus show, I mean, Batman basically doesn't ever show up, right? But they're dealing with whatever he's leaving behind or something, or how does that work?
Well, I don't know. That's what the show comes in handy. But who knows? Maybe he will show up because it is going to be HBO Max, and they're probably going to put some money into it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Jeffrey Wright will at least show up as Gordon here and there. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
who's that again? Jeffrey Wright.
No, maybe I got his name wrong. Who's the guy who plays Gordon? He's in
on the current Gotham show.
No, God no. He's the one who he plays Gordon in the Batman. He's in Westworld.
Oh.
Oh my God! Really? Am I the only one, Frank? I thought you knew him.
The old man.
The guy in the black hat.
The old black guy. Yeah, I was right. Jeffrey Wright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Him. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Look him up. You're in front of him.
I forgot he was going to be Gordon. No, I already know. I know his work. I like him.
You even said I'm happy for him.
I just forgot about his name for a second. My bad.
Yeah, so hopefully... What was that?
He's going to play what?
He's going to play Gordon in the Batman.
I like him. I could see him because he's like a serious guy and stuff like that.
He has that, I guess, like, face and voice kind of like, that could work. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, his voice is really good.
Does he have a cop face? Is that what you mean, Sonny?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. He has like that big old beard and like that eye, just like, I don't know.
Stuff.
Surprise, he's not going to have a beard. No, I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for it. If I get my own little world of the Batman with Mr. Pattinson, I'll be okay with it. I'm open to new things. I'm always open. My name's not Sonny. I like the ifs and the whats and the maybes. So if I can get something out of this I dare to hope, and that's probably the most exciting part about this whole thing. Is, ooh, what might happen? So, yeah, that's my news. What do you guys think about that? You guys excited for it, or what do you think?
Anything Batman, I will check it out. Just please don't disappoint me.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That's hard, man.
I love the comic book version of the GCPD.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's anything like that, I'm in
Gotham
with it.
Central.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's what it
because
sounded like, you know.
even in the comic, Batman shows up like rarely. He's there. He just stopped. Let's just say like Mr. Freeze, and he's gone. So he's not really a focal point, which I think is cool. We get to learn
Yeah.
more about the city and the cops in it, which I think would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would be excited to see this. If would it be? It depends on who's the main writer. I guess who's the showrunner and who they pick and all that kind of stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this has potential to be a really good either one-off series or a mini series or a
You ready?
continuation.
You ready for this, Sonny?
What's up?
Does the name Terrence Winter mean anything to you?
Vaguely.
Okay. Well, how about if I told you he made your favorite crime drama, Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's a
What
really
right?
What
that's
if I told you he's going to be the one that writes it?
What have I told you?
yeah. I'm in.
Well,
I
good. Be
love
excited,
Empire.
because
Yeah,
that's
like
he's doing that, and then he did a little soprano work. It looks like, and then
It seems like this would be his type of genre then.
yeah,
If he makes it like that, you know.
yeah, I think it'd be really good. Yeah, because I mean, I always said that Batman should have his own little world. There's enough there from the cops and Gordon and the Bat family and his rogue gallery to just have his own little world. We don't need other people to come in and be, hey, it's me, Green Lantern. Like, no, we don't need all that. He has plenty there to just give us like an awesome world.
so
Yeah.
here's what HBO Max said. Set in the world Reeves is creating for the Batman feature film and will build upon the motion picture's examination of the anatomy of corruption in Gotham City, ultimately launching a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. The series provided an unprecedented opportunity to extend the world established in the movie and further explore the myriad of compelling, complex characters of Gotham. Key word there is a new Batman universe. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Multiple platforms. Where else can they possibly go?
It's about time, right? I mean, they
Who
never done
knows?
anything like this. And now that they have Max, they have the platform to start doing stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get some cojones and actually use Max for different things, man.
I mean, this is good in general because we're getting the Mando stuff, we're getting the MCU shows, then we could possibly get Batman or DC shows. The more the better. I mean, they're not all going to be winners, but the ones that are, I think you really enjoy them, especially when they tie into movies and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see like a gang war through the eyes of the cops. Let's say like Penguin versus Black Mask. Just throw out examples. I would love to see that through the eyes of the actual cops.
Like
I
the
think,
grunt work, I think you're saying, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
just kind of
could
see
be
how.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, like this has a lot of potential to be really good. I mean, HBO does not skim on their shows.
Mm-hmm.
When something needs a budget, they give it to them, and
Yeah.
HBO is a good place to be.
I completely forgot this is going to be an HBO show. Like, I know it said from HBO Max, but I completely forgot that it's technically an HBO show.
It feels like its own thing, right? But
Yeah, that got me excited more.
But at HBO Batman, yeah, that sounds
it's gonna be good.
sweet.
So.
Yeah, I
Well-
mean, it's an angle you don't get as much because you're used to Batman like not being afraid of these villains and stuff. But I mean, on this one, you're gonna get a different angle because they have to be a little smarter.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Well, we know we're not going to get like a rated R Batman or anything like that from HBO, but a little grown-up Batman. And this show might not even show Batman.
You think they won't do rated R?
No. No. I don't
What
think
is
so.
the movie supposed to be? PG-13?
Yeah, it's probably
Oh,
they gotta
okay.
sell toys. Yeah, they gotta sell toys.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
Batman is one of those like it doesn't need to be rated R. PG-13 I think is enough.
It is enough, but yeah, it'd
Yeah,
be
because
cool someday to get something dark, really dark.
maybe I think that's where Zack Snyder is going to come in because I mean again let's look back at that warehouse scene, bloody and all.
Yeah, there was
But
some brutal ass weapons in there.
but yeah, I'm excited. We're not going to see Batman.
This is cool. I didn't hear about it.
Gotham was a complete letdown. It had its
It
moments.
was, man.
Yeah.
But
I
how
tried.
many seasons was that on for? 5, 4?
5
I
or
forgot what.
6.
Like 4 or
Wasn't it
5.
5 at least?
And you literally saw 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds of him supposedly in the Batman
Wasn't
Batman
he like?
outfit, and that Batman outfit was not the greatest.
I remember the
Oh.
whole internet just made fun of it nonstop, and it was just like, oh man.
Yeah,
Because, like,
I watched about 12 episodes of season 1, and I just couldn't continue, man. I gave it more than I usually do because it's Batman. So I went to like 10 or
Sure.
12, something like that, and I just really tried, but man, I couldn't watch it.
But you know what? And then it had its moments. Like I liked the whole thing when they introduced Venom. Like it wasn't even Venom yet; it was something else, and that was going to turn into Venom. Like I
Okay.
appreciated what they did, but
Yeah.
ultimately they changed too much stuff in there, man. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. And then I just wasn't a fan. But we are not a Batman show, so let's keep it going.
oh, we could.
What do
Frank,
you
would you
got,
like
Sonny?
to go?
Oh, okay, I'll go. Yeah, let me go through mine. There was an announcement. I don't know if it was an announcement or a tease, but the company who did the LA Noire VR game
Yes.
this year, they said they're trying to work on a AAA open world VR game. So same studio. I heard it was, the LA Noire VR game was good, but it wasn't really open world. Like you couldn't do as much as you could in the real game.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Manny, you're on mute.
Uh-oh.
No.
There
on
you
purpose.
go. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, this could be interesting. I mean, the more VR, the better.
Sure.
I still haven't opened up my VR.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a hassle.
I really
man, to
should.
set it up and then.
I mean,
you
try it
know,
out.
Yeah, try out your Batman and all that. But you
Oh,
got, so it's kind of like.
I bought the Batman for sure. I bought the Batman game.
Yeah, I always meant to play more of that, but I just got stuck in the Batcave because I couldn't leave the Batcave. we just kept throwing batarangs and
That is
messing around with
wonderful.
buttons and stuff.
I remember when we were playing that game, I was ready to hijack it. I was ready just to play the whole 2 hours of it.
I gotta say, you were pretty natural though, throwing those batarangs. So that was that. That's a really quick one. Another one is, I don't know if you guys heard this yet, but Charlize Theron is not going to be in the Furiosa prequel.
I heard it. I didn't read the article.
I think now it's more finalized by now. Before they kept saying she may or may not, and now George Miller's like, nah, she's not going to be in it.
Nah, not done.
Which I don't know. I guess she's supposed to be a young Furiosa, but still, it's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it's younger, I guess it doesn't really matter because I didn't get a chance to read the backstory comic on her when Furiosa came out. So I don't know if it was like her started off as a slave who became a driver, or if or she like worked her way up.
Yeah, I kind of like her as more mysterious. Like, I don't need a prequel movie for her. Like, I'd rather just another Mad Max because George Miller's gonna bite the bullet pretty soon. I mean, he barely was able. Like after the last one, it's famous, right, that he keeps saying like, "Oh man, I'm done with this. I'm not spending 6 months in the desert no more."
Oh, I don't blame him. I mean, like,
I don't either, man.
I mean, it was a lot of practical effects, a lot of driving and stuff. It was.
I mean, I can't take 20 minutes in Chicago summer, so I don't think I can do 6 months in the desert at 80 years old. So I just wish he would do another Mad Max, not another Furiosa. Yeah. But let someone else do Furiosa, like while he does Mad Max, or I don't know, something.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, it's gonna be George Miller.
It'll still be full of action and
Yeah,
stuff, right?
it should theoretically be good.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I forgot what
yeah,
he's working on now, but it's something polar opposite, just like the rest of his library.
sure. Yeah, I mean, he has such a weird, vast.
Very strange, yeah.
Because he did what? They do like Babe 2, right?
Yeah, something like that,
Right?
and then
Yeah.
these Penguin movies that were animated, and
Yeah.
I mean nothing against it. I mean I'm just
Oh,
I'm just like surprised that
it's just
all of a
funny.
sudden he takes a hard right. He's like,
Here-
let's do
here's
man,
death
here's
and
Fury
mayhem.
Road.
Here's cars and death, and here's a pig talking in the city.
Yeah, that movie alone. I mean, if he never lives up to that again, that was a great movie.
Very good. Oh, it was amazing.
I mean, I could watch that over and over. So.
Oh, fucking
Which
gorgeous.
movie?
Fury Road.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you seen it in black and white?
No, I really want to. I've been meaning to watch it like that, but
I didn't get to
Black
finish it, but it adds something to it where it's like,
Does.
okay, yeah,
black and chrome or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, black chrome edition, yeah. And so, I mean,
Yeah.
again,
I like the color palette in the movie though, because I mean, there's some
Oh.
cool sequences and there's some dark scenes and stuff. So,
oh yeah,
and then the storm. It's like I don't know if I want to see that in black and white. I don't know.
Uh,
I guess it could be cool though. Why not? But
why not?
as a re-release that I got to pay for, nah, I couldn't do it.
Because I think that copy's going for like $50, $60, maybe $80 now.
Oh, damn it! Now it's
Really? Just for black and white?
I think so.
That's the
Okay,
thing,
'cause
dude.
I
mean,
don't think they made that many copies to like start with.
well, you could. I think the digital is still $20.
No, I think we get it already in the digital.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a separate digital release, I believe.
Oh, well, there you go. Just go digital.
Um.
I'll find out right now.
All right, you tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer sequels instead of prequels, but I'll take what I can get from them. So
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. I mean, he is getting old, but that's all
my
right.
average one is Jesus. It's crazy.
I have two more quick ones.
Okay.
PlayStation
Perfect.
5. They showed how the physical game case is gonna look. It's so stupid. It's just like, why
Like
is
people
anyone?
get excited for that.
Yeah, like why are you anticipating? this?
I'm not
It's
gonna lie. I was kind of like anticipating, and then it's the same thing as a
see.
PS4 one.
I
They
know
just
it's like
changed
the
it white.
exact same thing, man. It's
Oh.
like
I wanted like black or something.
yeah, it's like a white strip, and then the game they showed was the Miles Morales game, which I think was a bad choice only because the contrast, because the top is like a generic white, and then the box art is so cool, like it's black and it has Miles like in an action pose and stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever, it doesn't matter what it looks like, man. It doesn't.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, to me, I thought it'd be cool if it was one of the things where like you can like slide it out the bottom or something, or you trigger something, bloop, and it comes out. I don't know. I just feel like this is new age, new tech stuff. Just make it look fancy and nice.
Or just
But
wrap like a piece of paper around it, make it look like a router.
Oh, there you go. It's like Cell's head.
All right, last one. Far Cry 6 has been leaked.
Hold on, before you go in there,
All right.
your Mad Max digital does have the black and chrome edition.
Nice.
The regular one?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So if I turn this podcast off right now and go check, I could watch it black and chrome right now.
Yeah, and then you get an introduction by George Miller,
Gotta be
and then
kidding me.
you could just play it.
Is there a commentary track too?
No, just introduction.
Introduction. Come on, Miller.
Well, I'm sure there's a commentary for. Let me see, for the regular one.
Chrome. Why didn't they call the special edition shiny and chrome? Well, it's not shiny. It's black and white. So.
I don't see commentary.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Hey, I'll take the black version.
Yeah. So it has black and white.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that in black and white.
So
I can hear the music now.
Like, I don't really get the whole black and white thing. Logan came out that way, we're black and white.
I was gonna say, what else came out like that recently?
Like what is it? Like
missed.
I don't know. They don't do it very often.
So Logan,
there's like 2 movies total.
Logan's like supposed to be like a Western gunslinger on his last ride. kind of give it the kind of like a nostalgic look to it. Mad Max is supposed to be the contrast of this bright colors to this bleak, dark world that's now like literally black and white. And then the Mist was to invoke the old feelings of like the monster movies from like the 50s and stuff like that. So
I could see like when the tentacles come out or something. You can
Yeah, like-
maybe get that vibe.
theoretically, it's meant to make you feel something a little extra for it.
Mhm.
Again, like I think for all those films, I think it adds a little something, but it's not like, oh, this is clearly the version you have to see it in. It's if you have it, watch it. If you don't, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh, it
haven't
does
seen
look cool.
Yeah. It does look cool. Okay. They were saying like there was an interview where they were like, "Oh, we didn't just turn it black and white. We tuned it like to be,
Yeah, you could
you
tell.
know, it's not
Mm.
just like a fudge. Like it's like one button and we're done. You
Yeah.
get
No,
$20.
You could tell. They did
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
It's nice.
All right.
Here's some
I'm
more
sorry, Frank. What was the
Don't
other
be
one you
sorry,
said?
man. I'm gonna watch the hell out of that.
Mhm.
Far Cry 6 has been leaked.
Yes,
The cover, if you haven't seen it,
I have not.
is Moff Gideon, aka Gus Fring, aka real life Giancarlos, I believe, Esposito.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you guys know him from Breaking Bad and Mandalorian recently. His
Yes.
face is on the cover with his son, and a little bit of synopsis came out saying that he's a dictator on an island, and now there's a rebel uprising, so you're gonna play a rebel, you're gonna try to fight against him. People are going a little bit like off the rails, saying like the little kid. What if that's like a prequel to the bad guy from Far Cry 3?
Us.
So there's like crazy theories and stuff. But they're saying that like the name doesn't match up, so people are probably reaching.
Yeah, but the
But,
name doesn't need to match up. I wish I got into Far Cry. I never really got into it.
You never got into it.
No, never did.
Shun, I thought you played the one. I thought you played 4, like with the the bad guy was named like Pagan or something, or Pagan Man
No.
or something like that.
No, I never did.
Okay, I
never
thought you
did.
did. They're fun games. I mean, it's just like a big sandbox to blow stuff up. It's like it's like playing an action movie basically. It's really over the top and everything. I enjoy these games a lot. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, if we get to see him act like a crazy dictator, that sounds good to me.
Did they say that if this was going to be a sequel to New Dawn, or just like a prequel, or just like a standalone? Let's forget
I
what happened.
believe they're just kind of like moving on from New Dawn. Like they're just
Okay.
you're just like on an island. There's no real mention that it ties into 5 and everything that happened there, and New Dawn and everything that happened there.
Is it
Oh,
always
wow.
the same main character, or is it always different? I always thought it was always different.
It's always different. I think the first one,
Like a mercenary, I think.
yeah, but Steven Dorff was like the basis for it, so you look like him and he sounds like him. But ever after that, it's always a generic guy. You're just a generic dude.
Because I think the first two are tied together, right? Same guy. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And then after that, it never does again.
Yeah.
The
Like
the draw is always like the cast around you. It's like you're just supposed to kind of blend in and react to it yourself.
Mhm.
And then the bad guys are always like really over the top and stuff.
They are. That's fun.
It's a fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's a really straightforward shoot 'em up. Take the base. Story's good. The acting, voice acting is outstanding usually. I think Joseph Seed in 5 was great.
Yes.
Boss in 3 was great.
Yeah,
Min,
Boss.
I think his name Min went in number 4. He was doing good. He kind of had his own charm to him too.
He was creepy.
So,
Yeah, he was like
yeah, it was
psychotic. Like that. He was like almost like, I don't want to say this, but like he was a little Joker-ish because he was just pure chaos. Like you had no idea what this guy's gonna do.
Yeah,
Kind
that's
of vibe. Like just in that regard. But he didn't act anything like the Joker. But just as far as like philosophy, like
yeah.
he was just crazy. Like he would kill his own men and stuff like that. That kind of guy.
And it was funny too because he liked you as a person. So like you didn't know like Are you trying to recruit me? You trying to kill me slowly? I don't know. I don't know if I should be afraid that you like me more or you hate me. I don't know. So
Far Cry 5 though, man, that was like really fun to me. Like
it was.
it's just the way they changed it, the story.
Mhm.
It was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. So, man, I'm always down for Far Cry. This one
Yeah.
looks. The cover, I really like this art.
It is a cool cover.
Yeah.
I just pulled it up. It is really cool. Yeah. So thank you for that because now I'm kind of excited for 6. I don't know. I don't know when it's coming out, but
I don't believe there's any info yet. Actually, the leak listed it as a February 18th, 2021 launch.
Oh, that's pretty close.
So that is early next year.
Yeah.
After, all the next gen launches happen.
Yeah, because I mean, like, Far Cry is not going to be a console seller, so they just need to be like, hey, here's your fix up for Far Cry for your new console or
Yeah,
your
not a
the old one.
seller, but I think you
Definitely
could
not.
consider it a heavy hitter, though. I mean,
Yeah, it has its fan base.
maybe
Other
not like
fan-
the
but
heaviest of the heavy, but it's a good. It has a fan base, yeah, like you're saying.
I think that's probably. I think if they waited one more month, I think it'd be better because everyone's coming off of the holidays and with everything the way it is right now.
Yeah.
You might not have any money to for Christmas, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's not a
Yeah.
terrible time.
Well, people will find money for Christmas, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna let themselves have that canceled. They're gonna be like, after everything I went through this year, I'm gonna buy whatever the hell I want for Christmas.
Treat yourself.
YOLO, treat yourself.
Stupid. You
I
have
know,
any other
Stu.
news
No,
to,
actually, I'm all tapped out. How about you?
I got some pieces.
All right.
So let's
You have
start
any more
off
death
with.
for us, Macabre?
I do actually. I do.
Oh my God, dude. When are you gonna
Hey.
run out of that shit?
When people stop dying, I don't tell you. He said keep going as long as you can. So unfortunately, there's 2 more
Okay.
names.
No, it's a
on
challenge,
this.
I guess.
First up, you might not know who he is, but Charlie Daniels, the country singer, died July 6th. Probably best known for, I believe he's the one that did Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Died at age 83. I like his music. I won't say all of it, but his hits are pretty good.
Yeah. I bet you it's like one of those guys where we've heard the music, we just didn't really realize the guy's name and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
R.I.P. man. I hope he had a good life there. 80
I
something,
hope
right?
so. 83 years old.
And he was pretty successful, I would say, based on just wiki and stuff like that.
Yeah, very successful.
So
And
it's an interesting life there.
the next unfortunate death of this week also fell on July 6th. The composer for hit movies like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, The Thing, The Hateful Eight.
Morricone?
Yes, he is passed.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. No more of that music, man.
Yeah,
No more of his genius.
I know he has his critics about him, but I do believe he's one of the best film composers to ever been in the game.
Legendary, man.
Absolutely. So, and yeah,
I
unfortunately,
mean, name like if you whistle that tune, everybody in the U.S. would know that song. Like, I don't know,
I mean,
maybe even internationally, but
I mean, granted, like his top films, you're definitely gonna know of, like the Untouchables, which I thought was a great
he did
soundtrack
Untouchables too.
for that film. Yeah, it was just
Wow,
That's so a beating awesome.
I love the intro song to Hateful Eight. Like it's so like sinister, like it's like
yes,
like these gangsters are punks, like like
yeah.
you feel like the dread,
It's funny because I actually bought the Hateful Eight soundtrack on vinyl, and it just sounds cool.
Did it have like cool packaging and stuff, or?
It did, yeah. It was really cool
Nice.
actually. It's again, unfortunately, a legend in the film composing world has passed.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone could ever even come close to what he's done, but here's
Didn't he do some Carpenter as well, or no?
the thing. I mean,
He
that
did
was
that
it.
one, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
This guy was all over, man. Some
yeah.
really good music he did.
And the third one today. I don't know if they've. I don't know.
Third one.
How much
I
more
don't
sad
know.
could it get, dude?
One more.
Jeez.
I don't know if they've declared her
Oh.
dead or not, but I want to say her. I'm not sure if I'm saying her first name right. Nia Bravera from Glee. Apparently, over the weekend, she was at a lake with her son, and she disappeared.
My God, I heard about this actually.
Yeah. So
I didn't know who they were talking about.
some officials are saying that it looks like they might not be able to ever find her. So they might call.
She took a boat out with the kid, right? And then she went swimming, and the kid fell asleep or something on the boat.
Something like that.
And then they talked to the kid, and he's like, she went swimming and never came back, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Holy cow. She must have been drunk, dude, and like drowned, or I don't know, man.
It's always a possibility.
That is really weird.
But yeah, man.
It's
I
a
mean,
creepy story. I was driving around today. I had the radio on, which I never do.
yeah.
And they were telling the story, and I was like, who are they talking about? Like, I didn't really realize. That is a pretty sad story. That kid, man, he's lucky.
Yeah.
He's lucky he didn't fall in or try to help his mom or something. I don't know.
You know, and I know I say it's a little morbid to bring it up and all this, but to be honest, the seeing celebrities die or anyone die, regardless, should kind of help you appreciate what you have now. Because again, tomorrow you could go to the lake and ocean, just disappear, or you can, get in a car crash, or whatever. So I think it's just
You know
good
what, man?
to know
I've been
that.
getting that vibe a lot because I've been watching something. I'm going to tell you later on the Nerd Out, but this
Sure.
is definitely a vibe I've had this week. And
Yeah.
now that you're telling me about this sad
man,
story, I mean, she was very young, right? Like 30s or something, or what? I don't know her
Either,
really.
yeah, it's either late 20s or early 30s,
Oh
unfortunately.
my God, man, that is insane.
So,
I mean, you think
yeah, it's
like
crazy.
you're just doing something normal, you're just on a boat, and man, that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Crazy,
no,
huh?
like it just makes you think and just be thankful that you have another day here. So
Yeah. I agree
So-
with you, man.
no more with the for this
Right,
week.
can you uplift us next? Do you got any uplifting?
Sure. The Boys season 2, as we know, is
Okay.
coming out. They're actually going to release a short film, some backstory about the main character. I don't know his name, played by Carl Urban. Things like Butler or Butcher.
Billy
or-
Butcher.
Butcher.
Yeah.
So apparently there was the runtime for the first episode was gonna be really long, so they cut a bunch of stuff. So instead of just saying, "Hey, you can't see it," they
Mhm.
turned it into a short film, so you get more of his backstory and why.
That's a good
and all
idea.
that stuff. So it's cool. So that'll be coming out for all the boy fans. I am gonna watch it.
What do they mean, like 30, 45 minutes or something?
Yeah, they're probably looking at like anywhere between 20 to like 35 minutes. Just because
Like maybe before season 2 drops or something?
no, yeah, probably because it's not a spoiler. It's just he's not going to be really in the first episode because all his scenes were cut. So instead of saying, "Hey, he just shows up in episode 2 out of nowhere," here's his backstory and what he was doing between season 1 and 2.
It
And
would
then
make sense why he's not in the first episode if you see the last episode of season 1.
So,
I gotta remember what that means.
We'll watch
Yeah,
the end of
well,
season 2
What
or
was it?
season 1.
That was like in August of last year, right? Did that came out?
probably
I can't remember.
could have came out
Sonny,
yesterday.
you didn't watch it, right?
Oh, he hasn't
No.
seen it.
I haven't watched it yet.
And you bring it up.
You'll enjoy it, man. You
Oh
should
yeah,
really
because
watch it.
sir.
Check it out, man. It is
Man,
worth
I
watching
swear.
for sure. I was very
Um,
surprised. I mean, these super shows are like a dime a dozen. So like they crank them out, and you never think that if they're going to be good or not. This one is
Sure.
definitely worth watching, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, again, yeah. I mean, I trust in Amazon with it because I saw The Tick, and that was pretty good, actually. It's actually a really good superhero show. If you guys haven't seen that, watch it. It is pretty good.
Which one did you say?
The Tick.
Oh, The Tick. Yeah, I was. They remember how they were doing like a voting thing. Like they're
Mhm.
like, here's 3 shows. Which one do you want?
Yeah.
I voted for The Tick because I thought it was fun. It was like the guy
It
was
was good.
funny to me, the main guy.
Oh yeah, He's actually really hilarious in the show.
Yeah, I forgot his
Uh,
name, but he's pretty funny in a lot of stuff. He was
Yeah.
in John Wick 2
Yeah,
as the gunsmith guy.
yeah.
He was
It's a
like
real
just being
flavor.
silly, like giving him. He's like, "Oh, look at this pistol. It has a sliding lock and blah blah blah." It's just funny. I like that guy.
It's very good. So yeah, I am gonna check it out before season 2 comes out.
All right, man. I hold you to it.
Well, you guys always do shit. Can't take a shit. Did you guys do it yet? Why not? What are you doing?
You haven't watched it yet? You haven't watched that? You mother.
Well, to be fair, the stuff we get you on about is pretty big stuff.
We complain because we love it so much. Like it's cream of the crop that we'll complain about.
I get that. No, I get that. I mean,
Because we don't just recommend like any
It'd be
little
fun.
thing we might just throw it your way, but the ones we won't shut up about, it's because man, they're freaking top tier, man.
Sure. I'm not saying you're wrong.
We're like,
it's just
watch it so we can talk.
I have to be in the mood for it. 'cause
Unleash me.
I don't know. Like I just can't sit down and be like, I'm watching it right now. No,
I mean, I see that because I'm the king of like start something, stop something, stop
Yeah.
something, start something.
Yeah, because
Well, whenever
what
you
was-
do, you'll be in for a good show.
yeah, 'cause I think it was like Westworld. Like I sat down, saw the first episode, maybe 2
Mhm.
episodes. I'm like, it's good, and then I just stopped watching it. I wasn't in the mood, but then I went back and watched it. I'm like, this is a damn good show. So
I
it
did
just
similar thing, yeah.
kind of just takes a little time to be like, okay, now it's time.
And that Ennio story, though, that's like bothering me now.
My
I love his music, man. He's got
Oh,
the
he's great.
greatest music. Maybe
next,
Spotify has a tribute or something.
they should. If not,
You know,
screw
there'll
'em.
be like Ennio playlist or something.
Either that or someone will make it on their own.
Yeah.
But moving on from the boys, we're
Mhm.
going to Halloween. So Halloween 2, of the sequel to the one that came out in 2018. It was supposed to come out this year,
Oh
but
yeah, that's right.
Blumhouse was like, you know what, with the coronavirus and not knowing if people actually are willing to go to the movie theaters yet and actually spend money to see films,
Mhm.
we're gonna push 2 and 3 back. So Halloween Kills, which I'm still not a fan of that name, and or a third one is pushed
Yeah.
to October 2021 and Halloween
Ugh.
Ends 2022. So we have to wait a
Oh,
whole year.
Halloween ends.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's 2022.
Well, yeah, 2022.
Okay.
So I mean,
Ugh, that's a really long push, man. Another
it's
year.
a long push, but it really can't come out anywhere else but October. I mean, you could, but
Yeah, but it's like
October
they're gonna really
is like,
capitalize in October, right?
oh, absolutely, because
You're in the
you're in the
mode.
mood already. You want to see Halloween shit, and here's Halloween. So
Right. Here's Halloween.
Smart
Carpenter's
move.
involved. Curtis
Yeah.
is there. First
Yeah,
one was
again.
pretty good. What do you guys think about the first one?
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I thought it was pretty damn good. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I rewatched it not that long ago, and it's one of those ones that I'm like, oh, I'll watch it again. Like it's worth throwing on.
Did you watch it, Manny?
Halloween, the first one or the remake?
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
It's pretty good.
I saw the trailer as well. It's cool. I mean, it sucks
didn't see
because
the
the
trailer.
pandemic just took it. It's not really. It's like a teaser, and
I guess
it's really just the extended of the end. Of,
I guess one good
of the
thing is
first one.
like we don't have a 2-year gap between 2 and 3. We have a 1-year gap, and that might be okay. I mean, I guess, but
Yeah.
at this point, 2021 October, that's what 3 years from the last one, or no, or 2 years?
18, 9. Yeah, basically.
It'll be 3
'cause
years, right? It was 19 to 21.
It was like late 18, so late 2021.
Dang,
Yeah,
I
either
know
way,
it's late 18.
it's a long time. So
Well, didn't Carpenter say something like, I don't know, get ready for insane amount of kills in this movie or something? Like
Which one?
over 100 deaths or something in Halloween Kills.
it's possible because there's a lot of original characters and actors coming back from the very first film come back. Some
Like,
are
who do
being
we really care about besides Loomis and stuff like that?
the kids are coming back. The sheriff is coming back. A bunch of other like if you're like a diehard fan, then
Yeah.
you know who we are. You kind of want more of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, I mean, unless he like blows up a school or something, or I don't know, like finds an atom bomb and blows it up. 100's gonna be hard to get to, but
Yeah.
I do expect because I mean like the sequel. I think double if not triple the kills in the first film, like within like the first half of the film already. Like he topped his kills already, like no problem. So it's very I can see him just going balls to the wall nuts, just killing everyone in sight, just because.
Yeah. He's on the loose and everything, and
Yeah, he's like, you try to burn my bitch, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
So there is a trailer for Halloween Kills right now.
Teaser, like
Teaser.
the most literal term of a teaser trailer you can think of.
Oh hell no, I ain't watching that.
Yeah, don't watch it. You just gonna people like.
It's not much, man.
They're gonna flash his face for like not even 4 seconds, like quarter of a second.
Yeah, they do.
That's actually what happens.
Yeah.
I already know, dude. So I ain't gonna watch that. I do want to watch these movies, but I will just wait, I guess, until next October.
Yeah, but by then we should be free, hopefully free of all
God,
this.
I hope so, man. Can't tell you.
So.
All right, man. Well, that is good news, I will say, even though it's a long wait. But
next piece of news, for any fans of the chilling adventures of Sabrina, unfortunately, is getting canceled after the 4th season.
It's not unfortunately. Have you watched it?
I saw the 1st season.
Yeah, it's not unfortunately. Violet and I binge watched that when we came home with Elena, and at first it was good, but then after that I was like, nah. Like I love the actress because I've seen her grow up with Mad Men. I forgot her name. I'll look it up. But I like her, but they run out of stuff.
This is a Netflix show?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, it is a Riverdale-esque, or it takes place in the same universe. So if you watch that show, they run out of shit really early. But it is my guilty pleasure, just stupidity and nonsense. It's amazing how bad it is. You just have to watch it. But yeah.
Can't say I'm gonna do that.
It was kind of crazy. I would say crazy, but the first Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, they filmed the second season before the first one even aired, and then as soon as season 1 aired, they greenlit it for 3 and 4, gave it a Christmas special and everything. And I don't think it has like a huge fan base, but it has a dedicated fan base. So I know they're probably going to be upset about it, but they are at least getting one last season. The final 8 episodes should be out later this year. It's gonna wrap up for them.
And how many will that be? Like 4 or 5?
4.
I'm sorry, 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, you go ahead and be sad about that. I'm not gonna really react to that.
Like it's not bad. It was fun.
What made you want to watch it?
What? Because I like the actress. I like her a lot.
Okay.
And
just merely that.
Yeah, just merely that, and then it is a little bit darker, than what you would think. It's not 100% bad. It really isn't.
Yeah, I think it's an acquired taste. You're either gonna like it or you don't. Like you can like, oh, it's cool. Or you go like, no, this is stupid, or it's too dark for you. Because I know some people can handle dark.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's not. No, I think if you like horror stuff, you will like it to a certain degree.
Sure.
It touches everything from devils, witches, pagans, like for Midsummer. It touches a little bit of everything, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's time for it to end.
I get you.
A ring endorsement. So, last piece of news.
You guys are really swaying me here.
No, again, it's definitely not something you have to watch. I'm not going to tell you to watch.
Yeah, it's not something you're going to have to watch.
Yeah, you don't have to watch.
Maybe Nicole will enjoy it more than you, and then you can watch a couple episodes here and there and say what's going on here.
Yeah.
But it's not. You don't have to watch it.
That's Sabrina, right?
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Okay.
Correct. So this last piece of news, I'm excited for this movie just because it could be stupid fun. Monster Hunter movie has been delayed until 2021.
One with like Jovovich and stuff.
Yes, with Mila Jovovich and the writer director of the Resident Evil films and the Mortal Kombat.
Her husband, basically.
Kombat. Yep, pretty much. That's how she stayed employed. I mean, dude,
She's good though. I mean, it's like I think she could have still worked without him, but.
Oh yeah, she could, but I mean, she has to be a badass doing badass things in this film.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Um,
You said delay to 2021.
yeah. So
Kind of an ambitious movie to try, man.
His powers of adaptation is very loose, to say the best. He'd be like, here's monsters and guys with swords. So the general synopsis is that Mila Jovovich she's like a soldier with her squad. They end up falling into like a portal into like this new world and full of monsters. And they is that...
You're excited for this?
I am, because I love
monsters. My god.
Again,
you're gonna take a lot of shit about now, buddy.
I don't give a shit. It's probably gonna.
You're excited for this, but you're not excited that it possibly could have been Dick Grayson's Robin suit.
Yes, this is actually happening. It's something you can actually watch.
Come on, dude.
You're already admitting.
Hold on.
Good,
you're the person that.
Dude.
Oh my god! You're the person who put on here. Let me read it. Stop making crappy movies and remake the. What did it say? Instead of remaking great movies. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Remake.
Yes.
Oh my god! It is a crappy movie. It already sounds crappy.
Dude,
Read it.
I mean, I want it.
Sometimes crappy movies are fun to watch, and if you can't admit that, then you don't like to have fun.
I like Resident Evil 1, and I like. What else has he done? Man, there's a couple that he's done that I'm like, all right, that's pretty good.
I mean,
but then he did Resident Evil like 2 through 6, and they all sucked.
Two's kind of fun.
3, like 1, 3, 2 could get a kind of a pass, but it's pretty bad. And then the rest are bad, dude.
So this girl's supposed to be a soldier the whole time, and she picks up a fucking huge ass sword.
The size of a freaking Volkswagen.
They end up recruiting a guy that they find there. Hey, you have a big sword. Help us. Okay. So they go in.
Who's the guy in it? Is it the raid guy or who was it?
Oh my god, I don't know his name. It's not telling me. I want to say it looks like Tony Jaa, but I can't be 100%.
Yeah, it is actually. I'm looking at the picture. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, oh, he has short hair now. I can't tell.
Tony Jaa, he can't even talk, bro. I love that guy, but like, come on.
Come on, you got again. If you can't have a good time with a bad movie.
Okay, but
like,
dude,
like this could be like,
man, come on, you got to show the monsters and stuff.
Maybe they are. Again, I can't promise it's gonna be good. Maybe it's gonna be like.
You're down for the show though. That's what you're saying.
Fuck you, and you too.
What are you getting mad for?
No, it's bullshit. Every fucking time that
that's fucking bullshit. You know what though? I am gonna watch this movie.
You know why? Hold on. You know why we give you shit? Because you come up with the most pish posh reasoning on why not to include Avengers Endgame. You do. You get super snobby about movies. And then all of a sudden, Monster Hunter comes out with Tony Jaa that we're not even going to be able to understand with some stupid premise that doesn't even follow the fucking game. And you get excited for this like you're a little fucking fanboy.
Yeah, because I see my clock. I need stupid movies. Because I watch those more than I watch like good films.
I swear to God, Sonny, if this ends up on your fucking top 10 list.
Honestly, just out of spite, it's gonna be a top 5.
No, don't do out of spite because that puts your top 10 list like not official then. I still can't believe you put Hustlers or even Booksmart over Endgame.
Like the shit I like, people are not gonna like it. I don't care. I love what I love. You guys shit on it all you want.
I hope that enough good stuff comes out in 2021 that this can't possibly make the list.
But this is also why I hate nerds, because you can't like shit. Because if you don't like the right things, you ain't a nerd.
I like Monster Hunter, and I'm like,
This guy, on plenty of times, have said, "You're
Who, me?
doing a podcast. Well, you're not a nerd."
Because we talk about like mainstream pop culture stuff. That you could go off kill and go off rails, and then you'll be on your own person. But like, a lot of nerds know like the mainstream stuff. That's why I give you shit about it. I'm sure a lot of people have seen The Boys already, or have played God of War, or played the Spider-Man game, the best Spider-Man game of all time.
That shit's worthy, man.
That
I'll
is.
tell you. It can
That's-
pick up
If I
Mjolnir
want to
if
spend
we try.
all my cash on something day one, I'd rather wait and save and get it and play it and enjoy it.
But you had the game. You had God of War for a while.
Yeah, and I actually stopped playing
These
because
games are long, I'll tell you.
But yeah, again,
Well, you
well,
tell us
again-
how Monster Hunter is, man.
Yeah, I don't think this. I don't.
I'm going to give you an hour review. I'm going to break down every character. I'm going to break down the cinematography. I'm
Our
breaking down-
review. You're gonna tell us the whole movie.
Exactly. Because you're going to watch it anyways.
I could already tell this is gonna be bad because they only came out with one poster. Actually, I'm sorry, two posters. It's basically the same poster, just
Different
moved
lighting.
the person a little bit. One with Tony Jaa, the other one with
And
Mila.
they didn't physically move them. They
Yeah,
moved them.
it's the same not the same exact background, but
Fucking
it's very similar.
I will give that guy credit on a few movies, but it's like this is an ambitious movie that would require a lot.
it's funny, you guys like you guys are like Big Bang Theory, just like the mainstream
That's
stuff.
funny, man.
I'll take it.
You just like the mainstream stuff. You're like
That
oh
ain't
yeah,
even true.
Whoa, hold on. Well, no, we're not saying that because we all like Monster Hunter. But
No.
when we see and smell crap, we'll call it crap.
because when you're on here, it's all just Batman, Superman, and Avengers.
What
Oh,
did
you
I?
can't, like oh yeah, this and that. Yeah, listen, I like what I like. I'm gonna talk about it on
I
this
bring
show.
up weird stuff, and you guys are like, okay.
We all like toys.
And I said this is not a Batman show. Let's move on. But I mean, come on, dude. Like they're not even following the game. It's a freaking military person that falls through a portal, and then there's monsters.
She seems.
What is it? Sci-fi?
Actually, it'd be funny.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean that idea. I don't know. Okay,
it's not
man.
my fault. You can't enjoy good things. You can't enjoy fun, stupid shit.
Well, how do you know it's good though?
Yeah. How you know it's good?
I don't, but I want to find out. You won't
Well,
know
yeah.
until you watch.
I want to
watch it.
find out. I'll watch it. I'm saying I'm gonna
No,
watch it.
Have
Yeah,
to watch it.
but
Yeah,
I'm
you-
not
gonna
saying-
watch it. I like Monster
And I'm
Hunter.
gonna watch it too, but I'm not gonna say this is gonna be the best. Just by you telling me the synopsis of this movie already says, "Oh shit, here we go again."
So you're telling me there's not like a bad movie out there, and you go,
Oh, for sure,
no.
dude. There's movies like that.
I'm
got-
sure I like bad
Oh.
movies. Apparently, I'm the only one who likes Batman versus Superman. But let's not say about Batman.
Oh.
I'll go through my list. I'll see which bad movies I like.
We should do a bad movie rundown at some point. Be like, okay, tell us your like guilty pleasures, man. Bring out all your bad crap, and we'll just make fun of each other.
Because it's such good shit. Gotta enjoy it.
It really can be. There's
So-
some really-
John
Yeah.
Wick. Originally, I thought John Wick was going to be that movie because John Wick seemed like that B or
Yeah,
C
man.
movie, and at
Who wrote-
first
who
I
broke
hated.
it first on that one.
No, it is a B
think
movie.
you
It's just
probably
a
did.
one movie.
I think
I-
Sonny or me was the one like saying, "What the f? Watch this movie, dude."
Yeah, I think I heard it from Frank first, and then I watched it
Yeah.
first, and I thought it was a little cheesy. And I'm
Mhm.
always gonna bring this up, but the Marilyn Manson song that just keeps playing like 3 times, and then Violet kind of hated it, so I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it's bad. And then I'm like,
Damn.
but then like the male primate in me was like, wait, no, there's a lot of cool scenes in there. Watch that again.
There was
and
some
then
cool stuff.
It was freaking awesome. And
Just,
then
just embrace the badness, and you will enjoy these movies so much more.
no, because I have precious time. I'm not gonna just sit at a $5 matinee and just watch all the crap out there.
And laugh and
But
have
at
fun.
home,
Wow, that's stupid. And have popcorn and drinking some soda.
Okay, Tommy Wiseau. Ha ha ha. I mock. Actually, that's one of my favorite ones. That's one of my favorite.
That's fucking hilarious. It's so bad, it's so good.
I was so late to that movie. Like everybody knew about it.
Everyone was late, basically, dude. No one really watched it. It
I
was
mean,
one of the,
You
it was
guys
one
knew,
of those.
and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, but we didn't watch it either. I think I finally started watching it when what's his name came out with his own movie, The Disaster Artist.
Oh yeah.
And so I wanted to watch that first, and then I wanted to watch the original, then watch Disaster Artist.
I think I saw it like freshman year of college.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You were trying to look for anything.
Someone was like, I had a friend who's
Tommy
like, yo,
Wiseau.
this fucking stupid man. He bought like a 12-pack. It was a couple of guys over, and we just started laughing our ass off.
Good idea.
Fucking
Especially
stupid.
the first like 20 minutes is pretty hilarious.
Ha ha ha! Cool
20
story.
minutes? I think it's the first like 5 minutes, dude.
Pretty much, right?
I bought
And he
you a
starts like
gift.
phoning his girlfriend and stuff.
Yeah, and the little kid, what's his name? He has a weird ass name. It's not Dan.
Can't even
It's
tell
not
you.
Dylan. Let me see.
Oh, thank you. You're my favorite customer. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
There's some hilarious fucking lines, man.
Denny.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Denny.
Little
Sorry,
shit.
Denny. You're gonna have to
Walking
go home now. They're like
I
they're
can't
like
tell you,
on
kid. Get the fuck out of
they're
here.
like on the bed. They're like on the bed pillow fighting. Ha 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 ha.
He's like right there, and it's like, okay, goodbye, you little shit. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
You little bastard. I love you guys. Can I just stay?
Hey.
No, get out of here.
The room.
Crap, I
Best
forgot about
moments.
Uh,
I'm probably gonna have to share that.
playing football with each other and shit.
so mock sex life.
Yeah, with I don't know, like
You again,
the
like
solar
you have,
plexus
you,
sexual.
you have you and you that fucking. I mean, just moving alone is funny, but
Yeah, but I think Monster Hunter is gonna be a piece of crap. So have fun with that one.
hopefully I will. I want to have so much fun with this.
See, like Tony Jaa looks fine. I don't know. You tell us, man. You tell if you really enjoy it. I'm gonna watch it either way. I think
I'm going to I'm going to tell you regardless.
it's horrible. It's horrible.
I'm not gonna hear. But yeah, so yes, I am excited.
Well,
I
your
wanna-
news stories are interesting.
Yeah, well,
You guys want to do nerd outs?
let's do our nerd outs of the week.
All right. Wants to go?
Um,
Want me to go?
I'll go first. Because
Okay, go.
I think Annie went first last week.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So my first nerd outs. I started to rewatch Lucha Underground on Tubi,
Nice.
the TV movie app, whatever.
Yeah.
I
I saw the first season on Netflix.
It's kind of sloppy, but it's fun to watch. It's like
Mhm.
every episode's like 40 minutes long. It's fun. It's in and out.
I like how it's short. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah. Again.
I would say it's like 80% action.
Yeah. No, it's just a lot of here's a funny cutscene or some kind of drama, and then action, tricks and punches in the face.
Yeah.
I will say the first season is again, it's kind of hit or miss, but it does get better from season 2, 3, and 4 on. They get better wrestlers. They get better matches, longer matches, more like the Aztec warfare match. Just bodies everywhere, chairs hitting people's faces
That sounds
everywhere.
interesting, man. What is that? Like some kind of Royal Rumble or something?
It's I think it's like an 8-man scramble. You have to beat them all, and like you have to be the last man. And then there's
How
like
do you lose? By pinfall or by throwing out of the ring or what?
by pinfall.
Okay.
And then I don't know if it's season 1 or not, but they bring in like the Get the Gods title, which is a badass belt. Again, like and Lucha Underground is a very Mexican show from.
Well, it was on what's that channel?
Yeah,
Gallery, right? Yeah, by what's his name?
Roberto Rodriguez.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, man,
that makes sense.
it's so cool and it's funny.
It was a good, man. I enjoyed it because, like you were saying, man, it's quick and it's a lot of action. But I want to see some of those crazy matches you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
8 guys, just throw them in there.
I can start making a list for you and be like, here, check these out, because
Yeah, why not?
Pentagon Junior's on the show. You got Ray Phoenix on the show.
Pinheiro or something is on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
On
So
season 2. I'm on season 2. I watched one a little while ago because you kept saying it, and I was like, man, I thought that was kind of fun show. So
that's fun.
it's on Tubi. I mean, Tubi's completely free, right?
Yeah, it's free.
And the ads are not too bad. Like I think I
I
got one or two ads, and they were like 20, 30 seconds. It wasn't that bad.
was very surprised. And then also, I just found it on Tubi now. They have MXC on there now.
Yeah.
I think I like all five seasons. So I kind of want to see if it still holds up.
Dude, some of the I watched one, and some of the jokes, I was like, damn, they got pretty dirty on some of those. Like I didn't like
Oh
it
yeah,
flew over my head as a kid. Like, but
yeah.
now I'm just like, oh shit, it's kind of funny because it's like stuff they say.
So
But it's
I'm
pretty much like MST3K and all that, just like that kind of commentary.
right. Yeah, it's
Have you
so
watched MXT yet, or
no. I think I
but you saw
literally
it's on there?
like around 6, 7 o'clock before we started the show.
Yeah.
I was, hey, it's on here! Hooray!
They were kind of the company behind it was kind of aggressive on YouTube. They were taking down a lot of videos.
That yeah.
Kind of crazy. I'm a little surprised because I mean Tubi's free, but I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny though. It's still funny.
I'll probably watch an episode before I go to bed tonight. Just laugh.
Oh yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, surprisingly Tubi has some stuff on there that I kind of want to watch. So
Not bad actually.
I'm surprised. Moving on from that, I am also nerding out on UFC 251. So Fight Island is finally a thing. They finally got it. I'm super excited. The main event.
When is it anyway?
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So the main event is going to be Usman versus Masvidal.
Yeah, Street Jesus.
Yeah. Masvidal took the fight 7 days before the fight.
Oh, really?
The original opponent tested positive for the coronavirus.
Oh.
So
who was the original?
Oh, I forgot his name. I wasn't
not a big fighter or what?
I mean, he is. I'm
Okay.
not a fan of him, but
Yeah.
So Masvidal goes, "Give me money, I'll do it." All right, fuck it,
What's
let's
that
go.
guy's record? Like is he undefeated or no?
No, he's not undefeated, but
Okay. But he's
actually
really pretty impressive, man. I mean, he's like one of those guys that he looks unassuming. He doesn't look like he's gonna put people down, but he does.
He used to fight in Kimbo Slice's backyard back in the day when
I remember that. Yeah, they were saying about that.
street fight stuff in Miami.
Yeah,
those
were good videos, man. Like the fighting in those were like, wow, they were like impressive.
Yeah.
They're good fights. Yeah, like he has a good record. It just he didn't start taking himself serious. Like he's like until like 2 years ago, where he was like, you know what,
He beat somebody big not that long ago.
Yeah, he has the fastest KO in UFC history in 5 seconds.
That was that knee to the head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, it seems like that has happened a few times though, because like these wrestlers like to shoot, and then they're like the fighter is like, oh, I'm just gonna throw a wild knee and see if he dives, and if he dives, he's gonna catch a knee in the head.
Yeah, man, it was awesome to watch though. I mean,
crazy.
It was brutal, but the way he just like stiffens up and falls over, I'm like, damn, killed him.
Imagine the pain on that one. Oh shit.
No, I can't.
Knee right to the head like that. Oh.
I've been in fights, but I've never had a running knee straight to my head.
I had one like in football by accident. Manny was there.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
It's stun. It's a complete stun. Like you just don't even know what's happening.
I was like my cousin.
He's dead. Like it's just a button, dude. Like it'll turn you off right there.
Yeah, like the worst thing I've ever had was a stinger when I was playing football in 8th grade.
Like you fell on your head or something?
No, so did a tackle head to head, and my head just whoosh, snapped back. And I remember the next day, I couldn't get out of bed. My head was hurting. I couldn't even see. My back was so much pain. I'm like, oh god. I was just rolling around in bed all day.
You were in high school or what?
I was in 8th grade.
Oh, in 8th grade.
Yeah, I was big for my age. I was playing with high schoolers.
Oh shit, dude.
Fun, but it was fun though.
Who do you have in that fight?
Episodes.
Who do you
Oh,
think is gonna win?
so I think Usman's gonna win in the fourth because Masvidal hasn't. He's shown historically he can't go
He doesn't have a
long
take.
fights. Yeah, like he comes out aggressive in the first two rounds. If he doesn't win in the first two rounds, his chances of winning goes down dramatically. I don't think he's ever
Guy's
been.
16-1. Kamaru Usman. I haven't followed him really, so I don't know what he fights like.
He's very. You know John Jones, right?
Yeah. I
He
see him
fights.
crouching around. Is he
Yeah,
good?
he's kind of the same as him as Jones.
Okay. So elbows,
Elbows,
kind
strikes.
of unorthodox and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a really good fighter.
That could be, yeah, dude. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I mean,
It should be a good fight. I mean, the card as a whole is really stacked. I like it's not like Connor because originally there was with all the big names: Connor, Gaethje, Habib. I mean, we're talking about like one of the biggest cards they would ever have, and
Yeah.
New Fight Island and the
yeah,
coronavirus.
Fight Island is
A
another.
lot of those fights just fell out. But this is good. We got this. This is gonna be good.
They're doing the square off with the masks on. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
yeah. I mean, you don't want to get eliminated from the fight because if you,
No.
you know,
That's a good
if you're not
day.
wearing your mask.
Yeah. So,
But
man,
Masvidal looks funny though because he looks like he's just been sitting around doing nothing for like a couple months.
oh,
He's
I
like,
forget.
sure, I'll fight.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean,
dude,
like,
that's kind of people could see that as like a disadvantage, but it could also be an advantage because he's like,
oh, sure.
you're calm, dude. Like you're so calm that it's kind of ridiculous how calm you are, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he don't give a fuck. He's like, I just want to fight. Just pay me what I'm worth, and we're gonna throw down. Plain and simple.
I mean,
Um,
he was fighting back in those Kimbo videos, but those are like 10 years old, aren't they? So how old is this guy?
he's like 30 something. I want to say like
He's
35, maybe.
35. Yeah, the other
Yeah.
guy's 33. That's pretty old for fighters, though, no?
No, that's about the
It's
like
pretty okay.
prime is like early 30s to like mid.
20s, no, dude. Prime
No,
has gotta be
no, because most of those guys start off like at like some small
5.
in Georgia or something for like 5 years before the record is like 10-1 or like 10-0.
Okay, so like early 30s, maybe.
Yeah, because then at that point the UC goes, all right, you have a record. There's a buzz around your name. We'll bring you in. So
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is something I don't get to talk about much because I mean, obviously I'm into the nerd stuff more than this, but I was
Sure.
into this really heavy for a long time, and
yeah,
so I kind of have an interest in it. I want to see this, but I can't pay the whatever how
no,
much.
yeah.
50,
It's,
60 bucks
I
or whatever.
I think I have a friend who's gonna like have like two of us over to watch it.
Yeah, that's
So
always
yeah,
good.
so I'm
Share
gonna
it
watch
with
it now. Yeah, like
I saw an advertisement for Wild Wings. They were like, "Come watch it on our wall-to-wall TV screens." I'm like,
Nope.
"Yeah, and fucking get sick, motherfucker."
You're thinking. Yeah. So
Pay for
like
your
I said,
expensive ass wings.
yeah, right. I mean, they're good wings, but shit.
Mm.
Yeah. So I
Maybe
mean,
so-
I don't have the card in front of me. I know I'm excited for a couple other fights, but that one, as soon I woke up in the morning and think of Sunday or Monday, I'm like, holy shit, he signed, and I was like, now I'm in like 100%.
It
So
was like a random signage. Yeah.
yeah, it was just like he was supposed to
There's
fight. The fight fell out.
So are you gonna buy the fight?
I'm gonna go in with a friend, so I'll go like $20 in with it. I think it's like $64.99. We're we're gonna split it 3 ways. I think
69.
that's if he still has it, because
What about I see that Aldo is going to be in there. Has he been good lately or not really?
yeah.
Okay. I just remember his like really quick whooping he got way back when from I think Connor, right? Knocked him out in like one punch.
Yeah,
It was
Connor
kind
did
of seemed like a lucky punch, but I don't know.
most likely. But I mean,
But still, I mean, he knocked.
Connor could strike though.
This
there's
Usman
like
dude, there's a still image of him elbowing somebody in the face. My God, man, that's gonna be a
He's
good
very,
fight, dude. That guy
very well,
versus
very well versed. So
yeah.
there's like
But
3 times.
Masvidal is kind of like one of those hard to take down, right? Kind of like Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
So
can beat him into a pulp, and the guy just won't freaking stay down.
yeah. So he's actually pretty good wrestler. He's good at the ground game, but
Defense or
he
whatever.
prefers to stand up and fight. So
Hmm.
people just assume, oh, he's just a striker, he's just a boxer. No, yeah, he's a well-rounded guy. He just prefers like
He
stand.
likes to fight. He likes to
Yeah.
punch,
Oh,
right? Yeah.
he loves to fight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the Diaz fight
Dude,
was.
it's kind of cool, like the whole Fight Island thing they're promoting.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I'm
really cool idea.
like, oh shit.
Like Fight Island, dude. That's crazy, man. That's some hype right there, man. That they
It's
know they're gonna sell more because of that.
it's super bro shit, but it's awesome. It's like fight I bro, let's go in our
Oh,
shorts
it's
and
gonna be some interesting fights,
fight
man.
all day.
I wanna watch this, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a steep.
I'll catch it eventually. So,
Oh yeah. Um, that's it for my nerd out.
all right, man.
What do you guys have?
Pagan, you wanna go?
No, you could go.
All right. I've been watching some Netflix because and Prime Video. I'm gonna give you three, and they're gonna be fast. So on Prime Video, 7500. Have you guys heard of this movie?
Yes.
It is with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or Leavitt, however you want to say it. It is basically a hijacking film of an airplane.
Oh.
What I like about it is that I'm already partial to movies where you're stuck in one place, like you're trapped somewhere, like The Thing, where you're trapped on in Antarctica in the base, or Crawl in the hurricane in the house, stuff like that, where you're trapped in a small place. So this is that, but in an airplane, and you're kind of following this co-pilot guy, and a hijacking occurs, and everything unfolds like from his point of view. So you don't really get in a lot of movies where you'll get like, okay, the police are responding, and you get a lot of police scenes like in The Office and stuff, and they're yelling at each other or whatever. This is completely from his point of view, so you get like his radio communications and all that kind of stuff. I found it to be pretty good. I mean, I was invested in it, and he's obviously a great actor. I haven't seen him in too much lately, so I was kind of glad to see him. It's a Prime original, I believe, and it turned out to be pretty good, so I would recommend you guys check it out. It did get kind of bad ratings, but I believe the reason might be is people are upset at the portrayal of ethnicities and stuff like that in the movie. I didn't think that they were insensitive or trying to be racist or anything. But I could definitely see how it could ignite people getting angry. But overall, I mean, I thought it was a interesting film, and like I said, I like those type of movies. So if you're into that, it was interesting to me, man. There was some stuff in there. It brought a lot of humanity to both sides, not only to the co-pilot but to the people who were hijacking the plane, and it's a very condensed movie. Just like you're in the cockpit pretty much like 80% of the time, maybe 90%,
Okay.
maybe
Cool.
even more than that. But I would recommend it to you guys. Check it out. It's on Prime Video.
How long is it?
It is. It's got to be hour 45, maybe hour 30.
That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually.
Not too long. There's some tense moments. There's more than you would think you could do stuck inside of a cockpit kind of thing. So check it out, man. I think you guys might like it.
It sounds interesting.
I watched two originals on Netflix. There is the Ju-On series. It is basically based on, what is it called, man? Is it The Ring? No, it's not The Ring, right? It's what'd you say?
The Grudge? Is that the one?
Yeah, The Grudge. So that's the Americanized version. So this is based around that whole thing. It is kind of disturbing and pretty dark. If you don't want that, don't watch because it is pretty
Hmm.
dark and disturbing. The ghost stuff kind of takes a back seat to the like the disturbing nature of the humans in this story. It is dubbed, so you could watch it in the original with subs, or you could watch a dubbed English version, which is decent for a dub. I mean, if you aren't gonna read the subs and really pay attention 100%, the dubs are serviceable. But it is pretty dark and stuff. Like if you watched the original Battle Royale,
Yes.
it kind of is like dark in that way, like where it's just nasty, like
So, is it like dark humor or
no,
is
it's
it
not even humorous, dude. It's just
like
like
it just
nasty
like
crap
nothing?
happens.
Okay.
Like bad stuff the humans do to each other, kind of thing. But the ghosts happen to be there, and the ghosts, like I said, take like a back seat. So I can't really recommend it. I didn't. It was kind of hard to get through because
Sure.
it was just dark. But it's kind of short. It's like 30-minute episodes. And the
Oh, okay.
song at the end of the episodes is creepy. Like it's very creepy. I thought it was a good
It's like
song for that. What was that?
the song you're talking about, is there like kids like in the background singing or no? Or
It's
is it just
like
like
it's like women vocalizing, but
oh
the
okay,
way
so
they do it is very weird. It's
sure.
very creepy. It's like it was perfect for the show, but the show was hard to get through, to be honest with you. So if you really love The Grudge, the original source content, this
Mhm.
is more like that, less like the more Americanized version.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to be in the mood. Like I don't know what if you would ever be in that kind of mood, but if you want like a really dark ghost Japanese story, I guess you could. That's pretty specific. Like who's gonna really like be like, oh, I want a dark Japanese fucking
Yeah.
disgusting fucking show. But
Yeah,
I don't
because
know why. I just kind of watched it because I was like, there's nothing,
well,
and
it's horror, so
it's ghosts and
you
horror.
get
Yeah, that's why I watched it.
that's the
It's
problem with I won't say the problem, but I know like I'm not well versed in Japanese horror like ghost
mm,
films, but usually those ghosts are from like just terrible shit that humans did to
yeah,
them.
dude.
Now they're out for revenge. Like, oh,
Like,
you
dude,
deserve
I'm like on the ghost side because you guys are
yeah,
pieces of crap.
yeah. Oh,
So there, that's what that is. But the other one I watched was Unsolved Mysteries. Did you guys know they were remaking this?
I did. I
I
have.
heard something about it.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing until all of a sudden it shot to #1 on Netflix
Yeah.
list. I started watching. It was interesting, man. I mean, it's another dark thing. So it's like you were saying earlier about you feel like you appreciate things.
Mhm.
I felt that with this, and I also felt creeped out like by the world. I was like, man, dude, I don't
Yeah.
want to trust nothing. Like I don't even want to leave. Like and it's not like I have a lot of choice right now, but still, I was like, man, I don't want to. This is like really creepy. But a lot of times it was stuff. It was all related to people that it wasn't like random acts of chaos. It
Right.
was more like family or friends or something that did something horrible and tried to cover it up. And there's some variants in the show. Like there's some that are family related. There's some that are like business related, murders and deaths. And then there's one UFO one that was I thought it was interesting because they portrayed it in a way where you could understand how you know how like a lot of UFO stories people always say, oh, they just want attention.
Yeah.
It's like the tension that these people got was very negative. Like, why would you want to grow up like being bullied in school? Why would you want to grow up and no girls are interested in you because they think you're a freak because of the alien stuff? I don't see the benefit that these people are getting, and they never, like in their history, they didn't talk about it for 40 years or something. So I don't know, man. It was interesting. The music was very creepy. Like that music really like got to me. Like you guys watched the original show, so you know the
Yeah.
song.
Do,
And I always thought, yeah, dude, I thought that song was creepy as a kid. So I used to watch it as a kid, and like this, I just didn't expect the song. I don't know why, and I didn't even know that they were making this. So I don't know. I just binged the hell out of it. It was like 6 episodes. 45 minutes or something each one. I would like put it on while I'm doing something like cooking or you know, stuff like that. Because a lot of it's you just listening to facts, so it's like you don't really have to put 100% your focus on it.
On this day, Mary Sue left the house at 6:25.
Yeah, and then neighbor Jonathan is like, "Oh, she was a spring chicken," you know, whatever. I don't know, but check. I mean, it's worth watching. It's like I said, it's kind of dark, but because
I'm definitely gonna check
deals
it
with
out.
murders and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who listened to the first, second, or third series of this show, I was a weird kid. I still am. So I used to love watching the show, and that theme was great. Because
I don't know why I did, but
it was great because I at one point the theme go like whoa, and then like talk about like it was like, and she was never seen again. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. It used to. Oh shit. Yeah, it used to scare me, man, as a kid. We must have been like, what, 10, 12 when we watched this?
Well, if you were 10, 12, I was like, what, 6, 7?
Yeah.
6, that was, shit. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, because like it was always cool because like they blended it with the like, here's like an unsolved murder or missing person. There's an alien episode. There was something with like ghosts. So
I wasn't expecting the alien one. I was like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, they mixed it up, huh? Back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this was like one of those alien ones where I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, damn, it sounds possible. I mean, I'm like open to it, you know.
Yeah.
But there's some really messed up stories, and you're just like, that makes you appreciate because you're like, man, dude, anything could happen. Weird stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch that old Unsolved Mysteries, you appreciate life every fucking day. There's so much shit out there. There's so much shit out there.
If you watch the regular news in general, you'll freak
out. I mean, like, at this point, it's more fucking funny than anything else because it's like, oh, of course, someone was found cut in half. What the fuck? Okay, sure.
It makes you like negative in your outlook. I stopped all that. I don't even watch the news.
That's why
it's all nothing but depressive stuff. So.
Yeah, like I know I've seen myself in the past 5 years turn to more like watching How I Met Your Mother, Parks and Recs more often, you know, to laugh, watch more shitty films or like bad comedies or stuff that's funny. Like as much as again, like I love Old Boy, I love like I Saw the Devil and that kind of stuff, but god damn, you watch that shit after a while, it makes you depressed.
Hard to watch, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, just like,
I don't know. I guess I had a dark week because I watched hijacking. I watched a bunch of unsolved murders, and I watched some Japanese horror with some nasty stuff happening. So I don't know, man. Manny, bring us out of this darkness, man. Don't tell me.
So my nerd out. No. I've been the nasty stuff has been happening on Mercary because I've been scavenging on there. My nerd out involves that. I have now went to eBay. I have purchased so far 2 figures. Both of them Mandalorians, and then actually I lied. I bought more than 2 figures. I ended up buying some retro Spider-Man ones that are going to come out. Right. So I found the Spider-Man one. I found the last one out on Walmart. I got Green Goblin, and then I got Peter Parker, I think. I couldn't find Gwen Stacy. Actually, I can find her, but my challenge to myself is I want to pay as close to retail price as possible.
What are they trying to sell her for? $40.
We've seen them. I was telling you that there's someone selling them, or people are selling these for $70 now because I guess they got them early. But you can still find them for like $20. You might get them closer to September. But like websites like Big Bad Toy Store, they bring up the price just a little bit. They bring it like $2 extra or something like that.
$22.99 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like I ended up doing the Beskar Mandalorian on that one because you can't find that anywhere. So I kind of want to do Gwen Stacy because I kind of found out. Oh shit! Never mind. She sold out here too. God damn it! Now I want her even more. I guess it's getting harder and harder to find that Gwen Stacy. Damn it, and that's probably the Chase figure. Now I want it even more.
There's a Chase version of that?
No, because most of the time in a toy line, there's a Chase figure. There's a figure that they don't really make too many of.
Oh, okay.
And I got a feeling that's probably her because out of nowhere, it's Spider-Man and her, and we all know Spider-Man's not really going to be the Chase figure. But yeah, that I'm into that right now. I pre-ordered those. Oh, and I pre-ordered who else? I pre-ordered Mysterio. Mysterio comes out in November. Yeah.
Nice.
So he comes out after then.
Yeah, he comes out after. So
like a second wave or no?
Yeah, he's the second wave with what's his name? With Kingpin. So apparently you can still buy her on GameStop. But the shitty part about GameStop is that
you have to pay now or what?
No, you got to pay shipping, which is $6. I was able to find them on Walmart for that. And the other shitty thing is that when you showed me the buy one get one for GameStop, and I want to say they had these figures on there, and I just decided not to do it.
Yeah.
And they took away that sale for that one. They still have the buy one get one.
That sucks.
But they took those off of it.
And then they were trying to charge like $6 shipping per figure or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like, well, then what's up with this deal, man? It's not even a deal.
It easily says like spend $35 more and you get it. I'm like, so I don't know. I want him unless you guys want more figures. I don't know.
I'm trying to stop, dude.
Right now,
I'm really trying, man. As hard as I can.
Right now, she would cost me more than what I paid for Spider-Man, $10 more, which she's harder to get. She's pretty cool because you can switch her head and she instantly becomes Mary Jane, so you get like two figures in one.
Yeah. That's cool. I didn't really realize that until you guys said it.
So I thought that's pretty cool. The other thing I'm doing, I'm watching Hannibal. It's good. It hasn't lost my attention yet. I'm trying to find spots when to watch it though. Like I try not to watch it at night. Because I want to sleep and sometimes I'm with the baby.
Are you on season 2? Or what?
I'm almost to season 2.
Oh, okay.
There's some of the stories what I could appreciate. At first, I thought it was going to be one of those a killer every episode, and it is basically a killer every episode. But they tweak it enough where it's not the same story. There's a very good one that had to deal with a girl that couldn't see faces. That freaked me out. That was very good.
I remember that. It's been so long.
We'll talk offline with it just in case anyone goes. Yeah. That was a good one. And then I still love the dining room scenes, dude. I still love when Hannibal actually makes his dinner and cuts his meat. I like it so much. This is going to sound so weird.
Uh-oh.
But so I've going to the grocery store and buying my skirt steak, my arrachera. I used to tell them, cut it open and pass it to the machine. And I don't know if you guys ever buy those meats, but what they do is that they get the meat, they weigh it, they print out the sticker, and then they go cut your meat. So they're charging you before they cut it.
You're getting less eventually.
You might get less. So what I've decided is that I just want that meat, and I'll cut it myself. So
really?
I did that, and guess what I was watching while I was cutting the meat?
Oh, hell no. That's crazy, dude.
I was watching Hannibal while cutting the meat, and dude, it felt so right. It was so weird. Like trimming off the fat from it, and then
opening it up and
and then you have to, because it's a thick piece of meat, so you have to slice the meat in there and cutting it and then flipping it open. It's pretty cool, dude.
I can see you going like you have to cut against the grain and make it so easy.
I had the black gloves on too.
Oh wow!
So I went all in.
When it's human, you need to cut forward and backward.
Oh man, dude! And then I tried to watch Silence of the Lambs, but I was just so tired. So I was on the cusp of like diving in to the Hannibal world.
Yeah.
Because I found out I always knew Red Dragon was the main book from what it's based off of. So I looked a little bit further into what that movie kind of entailed. And then I found out a lot of these characters already showed up in the movies, and of course all that, and they all played different characters. So it made it that much more interesting.
Yeah. Did that Will Graham guy, was he ever a part of Red Dragon or no?
Yes, he was Edward Norton. Edward Norton played Will Graham. So I thought that was kind of cool. I still don't like that he has in the show. He has this power, or his mind works differently, and they're chalking it up to like he has a mental illness.
He almost like trips out, right?
Yeah, that he trips out. And he pretend he could be the killer, and he sees what the killer sees. Like I didn't like that one as much. As the season goes on, it seems like they're moving a little bit more away from that, and they realize that maybe this wasn't so much a good idea. But you still see it, but they're going a different direction, it seems like. So hopefully they go that different direction.
Like it happens to him, but like it's more like torture rather than like a power.
Correct. Yeah. So like it affects him. So I'm like, okay, cool. I could deal with this. But I don't know. Have you guys seen it? Sonny, have you seen it? Hannibal?
Yes,
the show? Okay. Yeah. As soon as I turned on the first episode and that killing happened in the house, and all of a sudden you see vroom, vroom. I'm like, what is this? A windshield wiper? I don't want to see this shit.
Are that quick? It started to deter you?
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm like, I don't want a gimmick show. Get out of here, dude. But it got a little bit better. At least you only see the windshield wiper maybe like one time in a show, and that's it. And I could deal with it that one time. But Lawrence Fishburne is pretty cool in it. I love Mads in it. The supporting character Eddie Izzard. Is that how you pronounce his name, or Lizard? He's in like different stuff. I really like him as an actor. He's just kind of always out there. He guest appeared in it, and and I think that's really it. Oh, Big Bang Theory. I'm kind of getting into Big Bang Theory now. Violet is watching it, not following me, but every time we got to maybe eat something, that has now maybe become the eating show that we talked about last week, and it's enough where it's pretty good.
How far are you in it?
I'm about to end season 2, I think.
Okay.
I'm about to end
really
season
long
2.
seasons, ain't it?
Yeah, but they're 20 minutes and all that, and they're fun.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of a heart in there, which is cool. I don't know if you guys remember when Penny gave Sheldon a napkin signed by Leonard. Leonard. Yeah. That was a cool moment, dude. That was really cool because I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember the episode, but Sheldon knew that she was gonna give him a gift. So Sheldon was trying to get her a gift at the same level. But you know how Sheldon thinks? He always thinks twice. He always like thinks ahead. Yeah. And he came up with an idea that he bought all these gift baskets, big, small, huge, all that.
So he could choose.
Yeah, so he could choose. So once he gets the gift, he's going to pretend he has to go to the bathroom. He's going to pick out the gift basket that's closest to the price of what she paid. Well,
like priceless then.
It's fucking priceless. So he goes in the back and he brings them all out and just puts them out. And then Penny's like, "What did you do?" And then Sheldon's like, "I know. It's not enough, is it?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool." So it had one of those moments on there where I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of cute." And then he kind of hugs her, which is I don't know, dude.
Characteristic for him.
Yeah,
that's hard
like
for him to
it
do.
shows growth. Like it was cool that was a deeper moment in a comedy show like that.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like it so far, and I always knew I would. I just didn't want to dive into like mid-season or season 6.
No, because you're gonna miss those moments. Because then, if season 3 he's acting differently towards her, you don't really know why.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to bite the bullet, wait, and then thank God HBO Max came out and they were able to show it
that
all.
show was like anti-streaming for so long.
Yeah, because the CBS, man.
Yeah,
it was
they
on
were
CBS, right?
hard on it, man. They were like, no, dude, we're not sharing this with nobody.
Yeah, it was on CBS and then it was on their Total Access that I refused to pay for. Till
Me
this
too.
day, I still haven't seen the Twilight Show
Me
with
neither.
Jordan Peele.
I think they have
Twilight
Picard
Zone.
on there too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch either one. Yeah, you guys gotta
not
loosen
worth
the
it.
reins there. So maybe this is the first step for that.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that. I paid for enough already.
What is it? 5 or 10? They want?
It's probably like it's not the most expensive one.
Yeah, but it's
I
like,
I
I'm
think
not
it's
paying.
probably pretty expensive for what they have.
Yeah.
But like maybe the Apple one, like the Apple one, I haven't even. I get a free year on Apple TV,
TV
and
Plus. Yeah.
I haven't
There's
really.
one good one, dude. I would tell you to watch.
I watched The Servant.
You did?
I want to watch the Chris Evans one because that looks all right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And the It Kid is in there.
What kid?
The boy, from It, the
The
plays
one that's always sick.
Georgie's older brother. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That kid, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
want to
see
watch
that, but I don't know. Yeah.
But I gave up on C, with Jason Momoa.
Right.
Maybe
The Servant. Would you recommend that? I do.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, it's enough where I would recommend it.
It's
And then if you want a comedy show / drama, I really liked The Good Morning Show. And if anything, that would be the reason why I re-up for Apple TV is for The Good Morning Show.
You watched the one that thinks like the kid's grandfather's a superhero or like.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
the-
about that
yeah, like-
with the guy who
like-
died, right? The
Trailer looked good. Yeah, it's
he
his
was
Apple TV.
in Jackie Brown, the guy
Yeah,
that
And
you're talking about.
On Apple TV?
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Apple
forgot
TV.
I forgot what it's called, to be honest with you.
I
There's
don't
a
remember.
guy that's a superhero? A dad that's a superhero?
Yeah, there's like
It's like grandfather
it's a
superhero or a kid.
grandfather, yeah.
Yeah, it's like something like that.
There's a
Let me
Tom
see what it
Hanks movie coming up. There's
Oh yeah. I think it's out already. I think I'm not sure.
and then the one you're talking about with Evans is defending Jacob.
It is out, the Greyhound.
Oh, it's out? Okay.
Yeah.
The morning show. Comedy, you say?
It's like a comedy drama.
Comedy, you say?
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna
Central Park
See-
is made by the same people that do Bob's Burgers, which I really like Bob's Burgers. So
Oh yeah.
Yep. Always said that, yeah. Servant. Dude,
I
that was
still-
weird.
Sonny, have you seen Bob's Burgers?
I have, yes.
Does Bob remind you of Frank?
Like
Saying that for years.
kind of, yeah. Yeah, I
Like
can see that.
Like the monotone,
Yeah.
Yeah, burgers are great.
just how everything kind of goes. He like goes with the flow.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to do anything, he'll stand up for it, but then he'll end up doing it anyway, kind of thing.
There's like this episode, I
me,
think,
dude.
like him and his wife in the bed. It's something about the ears or the feet. He's like, "Oh God, no! Oh, okay. Well, hold on now. I guess we could try it once, please." Oh
Yeah.
boy. It's like, yeah, that's
I
him.
can't watch Bob's Burgers without thinking about Frank, and
This
it
guy
makes
has been
me
telling me
laugh.
this for years. He's like, you gotta watch Bob Burger. That's you, dude. That's you.
Have you showed Nicole Bob's Burgers? Has she seen
No,
it?
dude. I
Oh,
haven't done
please
that.
show it to her, dude.
Yeah?
Please show it to her.
I'm gonna do it blind. I'm just gonna put it on and be like, let's see what she says.
Wait, I don't think you can catch it like the first episode. I think it has to be a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then
Okay,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
you gotta see if she does it. I don't know what TV show you're talking about, Sonny, with the superhero.
I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show. It's called The Amazing Stories.
Yeah. Amazing stories. I was meaning to watch it. I never did.
If it's a show or a movie, but yeah.
Oh, here it
It's
is.
a show, dude.
Show. Okay, yeah. The
I
trailer
just
looks
don't
good.
remember the name. Yeah, I heard it was good. I always meant to watch it. I just
Oh, it is. I was gonna say this is by Steven Spielberg, and yeah,
See, the thing for me is I forget about this streaming service.
it's only 5 episodes.
Yeah, I think he's only in one of them. The guy.
Yeah, I think it's in the first episode only.
Yeah.
What guy?
Servitude. That surprised me. The guy from Jackie Brown, the old man. He
okay.
died recently. Yeah.
No, he's not in the. He's in the third one.
Oh,
Third-
the third.
Okay, never mind. That third one.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay, that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in Breaking Bad too. I'm surprised you guys didn't mention that.
That's right. He was in that.
It's funny because
He showed up in Better Call
The
Saul
Rock
as
was like-
well, at one episode or two.
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
he was a good actor.
I finally finished the last episode of Better Call Saul, and
Season 4 or what?
yeah, whatever the most recent one is. I think it's 3, maybe.
That one I didn't even
Or
start.
maybe 4.
I haven't started it yet.
It's good.
Mhm.
It's good. It's just I want more.
Sure.
Yeah.
It,
Like
there's
more of that. or
Surprisingly
more-
good, man. That show's really good.
it's really good. Like it's so different from Breaking Bad. I can't remember of a moment that was like,
So similar.
yeah. There's no like take your air out moments. I
Mhm.
don't think. And if I'm wrong, Frank, let me know. I don't think there's any of those moments, but how the story kind of goes with
A
it.
couple, but
How the story goes with it, then it's like, oh, okay, this is pretty freaking good.
mhm.
And I feel like I like it more than Breaking Bad. But Breaking Bad had more of those like moments. And
Mhm.
Better Call Saul don't really have those moments because it's more like everyday life kind of thing. But it's
yeah,
just
it has less of them.
yeah, but it's just interesting because he does a good job of playing that character, and you want to know more. And then you introduce his girlfriend, you introduce his brother, you introduce the firm that his brother works at. It's just the characters are so interesting
Yeah.
that you're not annoyed when one of the characters show up. Like for me,
And some of the
Skyler.
ones that show up in Breaking Bad too.
Yeah, and that too, and you get a little more of the story. Skyler annoyed the fuck out of me by the time Breaking Bad was dead.
Yeah, man. Towards the end,
Jesse
yeah.
annoyed the hell out of me.
I hate
Yeah, dude. The
So
the
did
cop.
you like Camino or no? I assume you didn't, right? You did not like it that much.
I took it for what it's worth.
I liked it more than I thought I would. To be honest,
Yeah,
I was like,
me too.
I took it as like I'm so done with Breaking Bad as of like 6 years ago. Why would I watch this ever? You know, and I did, and I was like, oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like, if you're a fan, you gotta watch it. It's not.
Yeah.
No, you gotta watch it if you're a fan, just to get the whole thing.
Mhm.
But would I pick Better Call Saul over this? Yes.
Hell yeah.
I 100%, dude. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that I think the next season's the last season, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe
Oh,
there's
was
one more season after that. But yeah, I finished. I only had one episode to go, and I was just pushing it off for whatever reason. So
finish. That's why it's just like, can I have a little more? That's all I want.
I guess it's been 5 seasons. So
Really?
season 6 is coming up. It looks like.
Maybe.
It's crazy. I didn't think it was.
Yeah, season 6 is coming right now.
It doesn't feel like
I believe that's the last season.
cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I will say I've only seen the first season because I think at that point I was like burned out in general with Breaking Bad. So I'm like, this is cool seeing certain characters come in, like Mike, you know, and all that kind of stuff, and Tuco and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's cool, but I just kind of, I think at that point I needed a break from Breaking Bad, so I just didn't keep watching. I hear good things about it, but I was just like, maybe later.
Well, did you recently binge watch Breaking Bad when you first saw this? Because this came out a couple years after Breaking Bad.
No, but what I did was like I been watched the whole season before the final season of Breaking Bad, so I kind of saw it like twice. I was like, okay, I kind of had my fix with it. And then when Better Call Saul came out, I was like, I like the character. I don't know if I want to see him do his shtick for like so many seasons. But no, it
I can see that criticism, but it surprisingly, dude.
You got to get past season 1.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I do want to pick it up because I do hear good things about it, but
It's good, dude.
Is it
It's
on
surprisingly
anywhere
good.
yet or no?
What?
I believe it was on Netflix, no?
It is on Netflix, and then you have to find the other episodes online somewhere.
Oh.
But it doesn't feel like Breaking Bad. It really doesn't, and he does a good enough job where he has a pretty Saul Goodman has a pretty good backstory where it doesn't really get right into him being Saul Goodman.
Yeah. I mean, it it is like really far removed, like his actual self.
Even
or whatever.
Even though it doesn't have those like breathtaking moments, it does have some pretty clever moments where that's what makes you want to watch it because you want to see how he finishes it. He doesn't get in trouble, but he shows off like the smarts and all that, and it gets pretty good, man. It really does.
He's an underdog.
Yeah.
You know, he's got what it takes, but he's an underdog though.
Yeah. That's
That
cool.
kind of thing.
Because think about some of my favorite shows. There's definitely those like take like you saying you take your breath moments away. Oh my God, I have to keep watching now like moments. So yeah, I mean,
Did you ever notice that every time you do, it's like they don't continue that thread. Like the
thread?
Oh my God moment hits, and then
you're
like I'm gonna watch the next one, and you're like, what the.
And then it's somehow like cooled down.
Yeah, it cools the heck down real bad.
Yeah. So that's kind of what happened for me in these. Well, no, it didn't really tease like a crazy moment, but the moment for me wasn't big enough. But it will be big enough in the next season for sure. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know.
That's fair.
I guess I was sad that it was done, and I was like, oh well, that's how it ends with that one. And you just want to know more about it. Binge watching really spoiled us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Because again, Longmire, like it's one of my favorite shows, but it does start off slow, and it kind of like it's gonna be a slow season. But then, like the reason why I like it is once it starts to feed those moments of the story, the main story, and like the second half, it keeps going until the end, where you're like, ooh, that was a really good fucking season.
It's almost like the Marshall one. What is that one?
Justified?
Yeah. Justified does that too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I like this and I want this, but it's so damn long, and then you kind of like get off track of what I want to know about. That's what makes me like break off. Like I'll come back later, kind of thing.
Yeah, I will say for like Boardwalk Empire, Justified, Longmire, they take a little time to get going in the season. But I do feel like those highs stay high until the end. Whereas like some shows, here's that oh my God moment or the like midway point, and then it tapers off until like the last two episodes comes back up again. Those and like Daredevil too, like those shows they kind of start low, but then they keep going high until they get to the end. You know.
And some of them go way high, and then they go low.
Sons of Anarchy kind of like did that too at times, where like it's really awesome. He's like the mid season's awesome, and then it slows down a lot, and it gets kind of bogged down. Like these weird side stories that I don't even know, and then it ends good, but then it's like it's kind of like up and down. It's like
and it's like
you gotta get past the boring.
Yeah, and what they're trying to do is like make you care more about each one, but it's like at the same time you're sacrificing this really exciting plot. So.
Yeah. So this sounds like it's more like clever and consistent throughout than like just like big moments here and there.
I would say it's more consistent. Yeah, that's a good read on it.
That's never a bad thing. So that's good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, it's very consistent. You just got to get past like mid-season 1. Now I watched those first 5 episodes or 3 episodes like 3 times. I remember because I just couldn't catch on to the show.
Right.
But since Elena's on board and I had to watch more TV, that was my go-to for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. Do we got anything else to talk about? We're about to hit 2 hours on this.
Not me.
No.
All right. Sonny, where can they find us?
That's an excellent question. So, if you wish to see our faces in the visual portion of the podcast, you can head over to YouTube, search Three Nerds on a Sunday. We'll be with the first option there. You want to listen to the audio version of the podcast, search any podcasting app, and we're also on Spotify as well for your listening pleasures. And if you want to keep up to date whenever the episodes come out and other little tidbits and stuff we do, you can go to Facebook and type in Three Nerds on a Sunday. And do we have a Twitter?
We don't. I don't think.
We do. We do
Oh, we
have a
do?
Twitter. Yeah, it's
Twitter.
more just following news, but we do have a Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three Nerds on Sunday and on Twitter as well.
Yeah, and that's just 3 Nerds on a Sunday.
Nice.
All right.
I think we'll call it that one, guys. Thank you for
Thank you,
listening.
guys.
All right, guys. Everybody, gals and girls, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you guys next Sunday.
Bye.
Next Sunday.